Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and this is of course Crusader Kings 2 with the wonderful Tsaritsa, Eliz the Cursed One. And I want to address some things because indeed Patriarch Yohannan has had a very difficult time after we left. He even now has rabies, which I'm not certain, but that doesn't exactly spell out, you know, success to me. I do think that he might be nearing his end, regardless of being immortal of course. There is still rabies going on and rabies is nothing to trifle with, especially because rabies are, I don't think they can be cured. If they can be, I mean, more power to him, but maybe his downfall is close. And I do even believe that his downfall is approaching one way or another. And look at Sakartvelo becoming thick. I like it. But I think his downfall is fairly close. Because if you think about it, what we have seen from him in, you know, the past decades, in the past time since we left for Bulgaria, he, first of all, expanded, you know, he expanded over here, grabbed some more land that was formerly known as Byzantine, and then he even conquered all of this stuff, and yet he lost it again. The Al-Abbasi dynasty made it very clear to him that they are not jokes. They will go out of their way to destroy the Messalian Kaisertuni if it is necessary, and the Patriarch, who is also the Kaiser, had to heed the warnings that were being sent to him from the east, for he did lose the border territory and was certainly not, you know, really happy. But I also think, and I love that he likes us. Excuse me. We were rivals. When did we stop being rivals? I think he just stopped being rivals like once one of his friends died. What the hell? Son of the Demiurge. That is such a good name. I actually love that. Anyway, but what it comes down to, game mechanics taking away the rivalry or not, what it comes down to is I think he has heard. How could he not? I think he has heard the stories from the West. The stories about Bulgaria being a renewed lordship, a renewed almost empire, and all under the leadership of Tsaritsa Eliz. You know, when she left the capital Jirak in Armenia, he surely just assumed that she would go and do nothing. She wasn't experienced with leadership, she was not experienced with stewardship or anything else in that matter, and she was not well taught in, you know, leading people just in general when it comes especially to foreign people, and yet she has risen up under the guidance and the leadership of the Bulgarian Company, and with them, of course, with Simeon the Fearless of Ohrid. And I think that he is kind of wetting his pants. I think Patriarch Yohannan is somewhat afraid. And I think that is pushing him into a corner, making him more desperate, making it so that even his closest vassals, Jesus, everybody loves this dude. But even that his closest vassals will no longer feel safe entrusting him with the, you know, survival of the Messalian Kaisertuni. They have started sacrificing non-believers. They have made it so that they will give their souls in exchange for the survival of the Messalian Kaisertuni. But will it all be enough? It is difficult. And there's a different question that I also want to approach. It's a very interesting question. I want to hit you there with the unreliable narrator. The question was, with the sacrifice, and I read that in the comments by the way, with the sacrifice of the entire H.I.P family, did that mean that the essence of Lucifer and the power of the H.I.P family was spread out equally between Tsaritsa Eliz and Patriarch Yohannan? Or does it mean that in reality, Patriarch Yohannan absorbed every single person's essence that was murdered at that time in the, you know, castle in Jirak? And the answer that I'm going to hit you with there, maybe. I have a solution for this question. But I will not tell you the solution, because it is something that even the scholars of the time in the Messalian Kaisertuni could not tell you about. All they know is that the sacrifice took place, and right after, the honorable martyrs gave their part, and after it, good old Patriarch Yohannan became immortal. They assume as their default position that indeed the essence of Lucifer, as it was a sacrifice dedicated to the survival and immortality of Yohannan, was solely focusing on Yohannan, so that he is now the vassal of the almost completely reinstated Lucifer essence. If that is the truth, you know, that's up in the air. It's difficult to say something about something as metaphysical as that. But one way or another, he is struggling. So he is, and so are we. I mean, look at us. We now have to raise some troops here to not lose all of our land. I don't even think we need to hire more mercs. I think we're going to be fine. I think we might actually be fine, yeah. I'm gonna go up here, and you know what? I'm not actually gonna lead armies, because I'm 60. I mean, look at me, minus 21. I might be a good army leader, but I'm old, dude. I'm just gonna sit in my castle, you know? Gonna hang out and have a good old time. Alright, let's go right here. They're not coming for me, and I know if I attack them, they will all go into this position. But I think, since they are merely rebels, I am going to try my luck. Maybe we will not succeed, but maybe... yeah, there they come. I just made him come. I love it. That sounded very strange, but I just made them, you know, come all over here. It's just adorable when you watch the AI do this sort of stuff, where they're just like, oh no! I wonder if they're gonna come for me after this siege, and apparently not so much. Oh god damn it, stop giving this to me, please. Or not, stop just asking me to do this. Alright, they're still sitting there, 13,000 of them. Quite the sizable force, if I may say so myself. Did you live through this? Duchess Elizabeth, you know, she's holding up. Yeah, we need to create the kingdom here, because once they inherit each other, we might even get Poland, but we need an empire, I mean. And then we wouldn't be worried about that too much anymore. I would prefer not having to take up a loan. I'm just gonna head over. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Fight me, you son of a bitch. Son of a gun. YouTube, you did not hear me say the cursed word. You hear me? Alright, let's win this. Oh, we're gonna actually absolutely... Oh, what a close victory, but a victory nonetheless. Wow, indeed, incredibly close, and I cannot assault this as it is a 4-6. But that was a very, very close victory. Indeed, it could have gone the other way, if you ask me. But now that we have torn them down like this, I think we will be in a position of actually even defeating them if we were to attack, so I'm quite happy about this. I think if I walk into them right here, I think it's... I don't think they can resist. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, look at them. They're done. Let's go get them, let's go get them, boys. Easy money. The Bulgarian Company, you have to remind yourself, is entirely compromised of heavy units, and those heavy units don't really get any say in a battle until the very point where the actual combat and melee phase starts. Now, we did just do this without taking up a loan, which makes me very happy, and look at you. Teotimos. See, the thing is, if I attacked him, he would probably go up to like 13k, 14k, and then if I did it for a religious war, we would also have to deal with everybody else coming in and doing something about it. What I want to do instead, and I think this is a reasonable thing to do, a very, very reasonable thing, I want to go for a de jure war over, what is this? Philippopolis. If we take Philippopolis, we will take a holy site for our faith. I know, a holy war would be much more fun, much more effective, but I don't think we can afford it. I simply do not believe that we can actually afford that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to insta-attack him. What's he up to? 12k. As much like I assumed, if you think about it. Probably shouldn't have dissolved my troops now that I look at it. Or, well, not my troops, but rather just the Bulgarian Company over here. And then we're going to hire... Wait, the Catalan band down to 5k? That's not right. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. The Catalan Company is what I was looking for. That's 500 bucks though, dude. Nah, dude, we don't need that. Maybe we do. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. The upfront cost of the Catalans is outrageous. You know what? We're going to take the Swiss company. Sure. Swiss company, that sounds about right. Let's get this done. Let's take them down. I just need the main holding here, and then we will be looking at a wonderful, wonderful situation. I will not negotiate with you. And I will... do I want to split him? See, that's the question. If I split him, they might actually be vulnerable. As you no doubt well know, I and those of your vassals who are part of my faction are your loyal subjects. To show our devotion, we have decided to host a grand banquet in Ohrid to honor your rule. Oh, he also adopted one. That is so cool. The AI actually used that. We have two different heirs. I'm absolutely in favor of this. He adopted a kid as well. That is super cool. I just wish it would register it, you know, as like the same adoption family. It's just like we're adopting them separately for some very strange reason. Oh, you know what? Why don't I try to kill you there? Split these, thank you very much. Then have you... Oh, there they come. Now you no longer come. Who will get the... I will get the benefits here, that's nice. I will pay interest, that's okay. I'm gonna give you excellent, excellent leaders. You know what? Maybe I actually have to come out of my shell and win yet another war. 60 years... 61 years of age. I really... is not a pleasant enemy. Alright, they are coming. And I think I have to abandon this siege. I want this win. Yeah. Alright, we got him. They just made a fool of themselves. Let me tell you one thing. If your enemy's making a mistake, don't interrupt them. It's all I can tell you, and that is also one of the oldest sayings in this world, literally said by Cleopatra. I just made that fact up, but wasn't it fun to think that I was quoting Cleopatra? Cleopatra is, I think, how you pronounce it in English, actually, isn't it? We say Cleopatra. Cleopatra? I think we say Cleopatra. You know what? I forgot about how you pronounce the name in German, because we literally never... When does anybody ever talk about Cleo? That's how I'm gonna call her, because I'm on a very personal level with her. So, you know, don't question it. Cleo, that's a very clear name. I know her from high school. She was, indeed, in a high school called... Yeah, what is that cartoon? Oh, man, what is that cartoon? Is it Celebrity High? Might be. Where, like, they have clones, you know? Clone High! It's Clone High! It's Clone High, obviously. That's a good cartoon, by the way. That was a good-ass cartoon back in the day. Alright, you want me to destroy a trading post of whom? Ancona. I have no strong opinion of you either way. Of Demotica. So that would be right over here. Yeah, Ancona has a trade post over there. And is the family of the ruling family of Ancona. You know what? Why would I assemble the mob, really? Let's not do that. I like trade. You know, I like riches. I'm not going to be like, hey, screw you, buddy, for making money on my land. But I'm the only one allowed to make money. Alright, first siege down. And now they're sieging Nice for some reason. What a bunch of weirdos. We're going to win this war. And we're going to come out not just on top, but also with a holy site. I'm hoping that this gives me an opportunity to do something about the strength of the faith. So maybe there's going to be popping up a, you know, religious decision there that makes me change it. Oh no, my husband! Simeon, you've passed. Vasily, I'm going to bring you up myself. Let it be known. I respect him and he's already betrothed. Quite the important man, if I may say so myself. Alright, I understand. I see how it is, you cowards. Alright, 81% in. I think it's time to move over here and teach them a lesson about taking this from us. What do you want? Thank you for the money, buddy. Appreciate it. Jerolim is getting older and soon he will be ready for presentation at the Bulgarski court. Watching him these days, you can't help but wonder if some intervention wouldn't do wonders in making him a little more like yourself. It's worth trying whether he likes it or not. I think I should totally try. He could become depressed or stressed. And of course he became stressed. I mean, I'm kind of like the stereotype of a really, you know, a helicopter parent, I believe is what they call it. During the last few months, I have developed feelings for Umar. Tonight, we are both present at the same celebration. While my confidence as a dancer, listen, she will never say yes to this. Are you crazy? She has always been a very non-sexual person because she knows what it leads to. It leads to the curse being spread around. She cannot risk this. Are you crazy? Prince Jerolim. He looks very Bulgarian to me, that's for sure. Who will you marry? See, I would like to secure, if possible, an important alliance. For example, with Jerusalem. You have some daughters already married. That's terrible. You have a daughter. She's 0 years old. That's definitely not going to work. So Jerusalem is out of the question. What about Trebizond? Oh, what about Sakartvelo? Already married. God damn it, dude. Are there other Bagrazioni? Yes, there are. There's plenty of them. I need to find every single one of them. Alright, how are you doing? Are you married? Yes. Got some children? They're also already married. 7 years old. Let me try. You know, she's not of the Bagrazioni dynasty, actually. That's just a shame. What about you? 10 years old, perfect age. Arranged betrothal, of course. With Jerolim. Matrilineal marriage. I can't do that. I need an ally for when I go east. What about her? 9 years old? Maybe you don't want a matrilineal one with her? Nope, still want a matrilineal. He's not stupid, I gotta tell ya. He knows what it means to lose your family's meaning by, you know, handing out. Suliko is already right. That's the current king, or rather the current king's family. None of these are, maybe you are applicable. No. Matrilineal marriage. We can't do that, dude. We actually can't do that. Alright, well, we'll talk about that in a second. And I need a new marshal who would preferably, of course, be of the right religion. Alright, the war's going well, though. We will easily finish them off right here. Dude, the way is actually like the longest thing I've ever seen. My marshal tells me one of my commanders, Kutaiba, has improved significantly. Thank you for the improvement. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, buddy. Get him. Go get him, boys. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Zagora, my men cornered Dukes Theodotus of Budnia. He probably could have made it out of the fight had he not been overwhelmed by his enemies. The scout reddens. I mean our troops, my lady. Don't you ever dare call them enemies. Okay, that's him. Okay, that's a very insignificant loss there. In all the ways possible. But we just captured the Lord of Seleucia. Down here. And then we also captured the Dux Philetus of Optimaton. Ooh, good capturing, boys. Good capturing. Keep it up. Absolutely. And that puts us at 96%. Let's just finish this if we can. To actually finish this war off. And you just converted somebody. Appreciate it. Ah, patient. Absolutely. Nope. Became cynical. Man, he doesn't take faith all that seriously, does he? I mean, I understand it. You know, he was taught of the curse by his own adoptive mother. I'm certain he doesn't feel very comfortable in those surroundings. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. I'm going to have him finish his education. Then I'm going to give him this land, Plovdiv. And I'm just looking here. Nope, I can't find anything. Oh, because you're not actually... Let me just quickly... No. I need to look at you. What? We don't have a temple. We do not have a temple. I repeat. Holy site is under my control, but without a temple. Let's build a temple. I might even take up a loan for this, to be honest with you. Alright, the borders now look quite a bit better. I would have liked to go for a holy war here, but I'm telling you straight up, it's impossible. Because everybody will aid them. I don't see it as a possibility, even in the most remote sense of the word. Why don't I teach you how to be diligent? Nope, became deceitful, man. Don't know how to feel about this kid. I will tell you that much. Don't know how I feel about this kid. Maybe I am a terrible, terrible mother. You know, she never truly had the benefit of the love. You know, her mother died early after everything was said and done, and now she has always been on her own for such a damn long time. Quite incredible if you think about it. Opsis is still holding up. You are converted. He isn't, but that's okay. We still have the issue of the nomad agitation in Holavnik, which is utterly ridiculous. I can't upgrade you because this isn't my land. I wish I could take that from you. Holavnik, do we have it here? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is indeed what I thought. Plovdiv, there you go. That's nice. We need to build a temple. We did take out a huge loan, which I will first have to repay. Let's get some money. Let's get some money in these pockets. Let's get this done. You know, I like money. Who doesn't? Thanks for the payment here. And we need 400 and something, 432 bucks. And then we would at least pay back half of the loan. That sounds about right. Hey, Ludmila. Thank you for coming around. I appreciate it a great deal. But yeah, we desperately, without a doubt, need to, you know, restore the liquidity of our country. Oh, it's 440. That's okay. There you go. And an administrative outpost has been built in Preslav. Dude, this dude is actually a genius. Look at this. Economy technology points +1. Culture technology points +1. Good lord. That's a good one. That's a good man. Alright, we need 400 more. Right, the interest pushes us down, but that's fine. What do you want? Vasily, I'm gonna aid you by making you diligent. Yes, let's go. Oh, and he's already married to Anna of Ohrid. That's a cool name, she's Greek. So there's a bit of a synergy going on there between the Bulgarians and the Greeks, no longer suppressing one another, but cooperating. Oh my god. He's losing his grip. He's a lunatic, has rabies. He is losing his grip, nearing the 100th birthday just in literally 1 year. And he is losing his grip on power. His empire split. The Messalian Kaisertuni, nowhere near the strength that it should have been. That's incredible. But you know what? I'm gonna bless him with luck. I can't have the final enemy be this weak, and you know it. I gotta bolster them up a bit, and I think he should be in a position to come back from this. He might lose all of this. This is a tough situation. He's being destroyed. Good lord. Actually being destroyed. Maybe in the next episode will already be the time to come back home. To get rid of the Messalian Kaisertuni. Or rather, of its lord. Bulgaria, in the meantime, of course, has become a very, very strong location. We have risen up. Oh, I just saw that. You know, looking at this makes me feel weird. I don't like looking at it. So I think I'm just not gonna do it anymore. You know what I love though? This is beautiful. I love this. This lucky ruler has really done a piece. Maybe in the next episode or in the episode after that, we will already be looking towards going home. Maybe. It will indeed finally be time to go home and teach him what it means to have messed with our family. Daritza Eliz, the Cursed One, might already be looking at her new future. Although, we should never forget that a cornered animal like Patriarch Yohannan can bite and is more prone to bite. Ooh, jihad for Jerusalem. I think Jerusalem is going to lose this. They held so much land here once and now they've lost all of it. That's incredible. Man, there's some incredible... This is a very living world. And I'm incredibly happy about it. Sometimes you just get a boring, hey, nothing happens, dude. But everything is going fucking on in this. Let me tell you. Everything is going down. Man, it feels weird to even think about the fact that we are going to return home soon. It's just such a... We've been in Bulgaria for so long. Ah, look at this. Wonderful. I'm gonna make you a temperate man. I'm gonna make you charitable. That didn't work. Can I give you a wife worth having? After the curse for our family will come to an end, because only Yohannan and me, Eliz, live, I need to have a blessed marriage for these two here, or for this one rather. You know what, I'm actually gonna... No genius. No quick. Excuse you? Smart? Is this just not the right way to go there? Maybe I can find somebody. This would be interesting. If I could find a genius lady from our own family, or not the own family, from our own, you know, like a lowborn, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Smart. Nope. It's quick then. There you go, quick. I would like... Married? No. Oh. Well. Oh, look at Jerusalem over here. Nice. See, finding... You know what? You know what? I'm leaving soon. I'm gonna soon be leaving. And as such, I think it is only fair if Jerusalem gets to pick his own battles. If he gets to pick his own fortune. Think about it. We have always been forced to marry into our own family, to contain the bloodline, to keep it in the family. And look at what has come from it. I mean, so much disaster, so much destruction. And now we have an opportunity, an outlook to go out and make it all right. And you think it would make sense for me to force him to marry somebody? I think this should be his choice. I hereby, first of all, will introduce you to the realm. Alright, let's introduce him. And then I will land him right after he has been introduced. We still need to build this, by the way, just for the record. I want to build this before I leave Bulgaria. Man, it's unbelievable. Almost already being at the point where we could be leaving Bulgaria for good. I know we haven't founded the Empire of Bulgaria, but we are just as strong. And frankly, I have the belief that Jerusalem will be able to pull that off. But just... I think now's the time. We will return to his 100th birthday. Patriarch Yohannan the Eternal will know true fear when we come knocking at his doors. Yeah, this feels right. We're actually gonna get that done. We're gonna pull it off and we're gonna destroy them. The Bulgarian Company is gonna come home with us. Plovdiv is yours, my son. There you go. I will see you in the next episode. When we will go back. When we will return to the 100-year-old Patriarch Yohannan and smack him right where he deserves to be smacked, in his face. Thank you for watching. We're close. We're close to the highlight of this series. And I don't say season, I say series. I will see you later, alligator.